lead us into unnecessary conflicts. Let us take this opportunity to shed our egos and learn a valuable lesson. War brings devastation, loss of life, and destruction of property, leaving very nations in turmoil. When compounded by a natural disaster, the situation becomes unbearable. Highlighting the limits of self-reliance, what follows is an Indian skit that portrays a country proud of its independence, believing it can thrive without external support. However, after enduring the aftermath of war and the onset of a catastrophic natural disaster, the nation finds itself helpless. The president comes to the realization that true strength lies in unity and cooperation, not isolation. This awakening leads to a deeper understanding that fostering peace, harmony, and collaboration with neighboring nations is crucial for progress and prosperity.
Dracolia, a land of proud and resilient people, has been at war for decades. It has refused peace with its neighbors and avoided alliances. Its walls are tall, not just to keep enemies out, but also to keep its people trapped in a cycle of fear and isolation. We are Draconians. We need no alliance, no treaties, and certainly no help. We can believe none. We stand alone and strong.
President, our farms are empty. There's shortage of food, water, and our children are crying from hunger. Perhaps peace could...
Silence! We would rather starve than accept their fake kindness. Do you forget how they betrayed us before? The people sighed and fell silent. They feared their leader more than the hunger in their bellies. The neighboring countries tried to reach out, offering peace, but President Hugo dismissed them with a wave of his hand. We will never go to them. And so, the walls of Dracolia grew higher and the hearts of its people grew colder. Across the border, the neighboring nations watched them with pity. They wanted to help, but knew they were not welcome. Then, one fateful night, nature's fury struck. Thunder roared, the rain poured endlessly, and the floodwaters rose.
The water, swallowing everything, my home, it's gone. Everything I have built is gone.
We are stranded. We have no food, no roof over our heads. How will we survive? What will happen to us?
This devastation, how could this happen to my people? To us, we have always been resilient, always stood tall. But now we are helpless, powerless in the face of this disaster. Mr. President, neighboring countries have seen our plight. They are extending their hand, offering aid. We cannot do this alone. We have always stood on our own, but this is beyond us. If help is what we need to save our people, then we cannot refuse.
Help is coming. Truly, we won't be forgotten.
No, you won't be forgotten. Nations from far and near are sending aid, food, shelter, and supplies. Together we will rebuild, and together we will rise again. Bless them, bless those who see our suffering and come to our aid. We owe them our lives. Let this be a reminder, even in our darkest darkest moments, humanity shines brightest. We are not alone. Together we will endure.
How could we have been so blind? These are the people we once called enemies, and yet they are saving us.
Yes, I see it now. This disaster has taught me something. Pride has no place in a world where we must stand together. From this day, Draconia will be a nation of bridges, not walls.
What began as a disaster became the foundation of change. Draconia opened its heart and hands to the world, and the world responded with kindness and compassion.
Today, Draconia begins anew. We tear down our walls and plant trees whose roots will bind us to the nations that we once hated and feared.
And be your neighbors. Pledge to nurture this bond. Let this be the dawn of one earth, one world. Together we will build a bright future.
Together we are strong. Together we are unstoppable.
One earth, one world. United we stand, hand in hand.
And so, Draconia's darkest hour turned into its brightest. The walls that once divided became bridges of connection. The seeds of compassion planted a future of hope. No wall is too high to climb. No border is too strong to cross when compassion lights the way.
We are